Fitness with your exercise for the week. So this week I want to talk about doing a push-up. Now, 3 reasons I love doing a push-up. Really easy to do at home. It's a body weight exercise. You don't need any equipment. It's very easy to change the varying difficulties, make it easier or harder. It's great for also working the core as well as obviously the chest, because you're in that tall plank position that you need to hold and make sure your hips stay nice and neutral. And it's just a really great body weight exercise. So I'm going to show you a couple of different variations for it. We're going to do ones from a kneeling position, do ones from an incline position, do a plyometric version to it, and I'm going to also just show you a regular push-up from the ground. So the first one I will show you is incline push-up. So you don't necessarily need a bench. You can just choose something from varying height. Obviously, the higher off the ground it is, the easier it's going to be. The less weight we have to lift. So what we're looking for is that we're going to put our hands onto that inclined object that we're using. I'm going to keep my chest over my hands, my shoulders pulled back, hips nice and flat. And what you're going to do is you're just going to lower yourself down towards the bench, tap the chest to the object, and then you're just going to push right back through. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to exhale in this exercise as I'm pushing back up, so it's an exhale right there. Inhale as you come down. Just like that. Nice and smooth, my hips stay nice and locked out, flat as a board. Alright? Just like that. So another way you can make this a little bit easier is another kneeling push-up. So for this one, you can do it on the floor. It's very similar to a normal push-up stance. You go arms shoulder width apart. I like to start off with my feet raised, and then I just drop my knees straight to the ground, so that way my hips are down. You don't want to start off with a kneeling push-up like this. We're not trying to round the back or have our hips arched. So you're going to drop those hips, you're going to lower your chest towards the ground, go about chest to the ground, and then you just push right back out, just like that. Same form as with the bench right over there. Hips are down, nice slow movement. I'm exhaling as I push up, inhaling as I come down. So a way to make a push-up a lot harder is by making a plyometric drill, and that's actually adding power and speed into the lift. So I'm going to go back to my incline object right here. And for this exercise, the only thing that's different from a normal push-up is that you're going to do an explosive contraction after you touch your chest to the object. So what that looks like is this. You tap, push up, tap, push up. I'm slowing my descent as I land. I'm not just dropping down to the bench. You want to control that descent. Just like that. And again, that forms the exact same, hips down, exhaling as you're pushing back, inhaling as you're coming down. That's all I have for you guys this week. For more exercises, check us out at Lucky13Fitness.